Mm-hmm.
Alright, hey, welcome back. Alright, final hour. Or however long it takes us to resolve what's going on here. So,
I think resolve is a strong word to be using.
what's the plan at this point?
I think the plan is to go beat the shit out of some harbingers of skulls if they won't tell us where our friend is.
Or at least their Sabbat friends.
Or whoever we can find.
Yeah, because there was definitely, like, none of them were actually wearing helmets. You know, the two that had, like, masks on, they could have easily been Harbingers of Skulls hiding it. But then again, just because they're wearing face masks or something doesn't mean anything.
So we'll recognize if they're harbingers of skulls because they will specifically look like death.
Yes.
Okay.
If they're
Well,
not, like,
that's...
just trying to disguise themselves loosely or something.
Got it.
That's something.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we'll spot that, I hope.
Alright.
Well, fortunately, I have my muscle and what could potentially be more muscle.
So, how are you going about finding them? That's a good question.
Well, we have an idea of where their motorcycles ended up, right?
Area of the city. Section of the city.
Okay.
Like, if you probably grease some wheels, like, through the Fielding's connections that he's been given, you might be able to find an exact location. Just because, like, it's like having people check cameras along a major highway at certain points in time and, like, you know, give, like, some, you know, estimations helps a lot. You know, people were traveling this area at this time. Oh, hey, look, we found it. Let's keep tracking it, kind of thing. You know, once you get a little information, not too difficult overall.
Okay.
But you're basically saying, like, look around a section of the city. A little more open-ended.
Let's see.
Not that they couldn't find anything, though, mind you. Damn it. Oh my god. When you accidentally go off on, like, a tune you don't want to. That was me for a second there.
Alright. Let's see. Dawn, do you have any thoughts? How are we going to find these motorcycles? Because just driving around that area seems like potentially a bad idea.
Yeah.
How big an area is it, I guess?
The city's a pretty decently sized city, is the thing, you know?
Do we want to go around revving a motorbike engine? See if it... I don't know. Bikers respond to that, right?
Actually, do they have a reputation as far as being a biker gang?
I mean,
Like, do they respond to threats, or not threats, but, like, challenges to their turf, or do they just, like, hang out in bars drinking together, or what kind of...
they're probably, like, known to be a dangerous biker gang, I'm assuming, just because, you know, normal reasons of biker gang.
I didn't catch what you said.
They are probably a dangerous biker gang in general, at least by reputation, and more than likely, at least some of the members are, like, ghouls and stuff.
No, I meant, like, in downtown Chicago, you have gangs, and they violently protect their turf against other biker gangs. Or against other gangs, rather.
Yes.
So, what I'm trying to figure out is, like, what kinds of things might a biker gang treat as...
They might have some of that kind of
violating their territory.
Ooh, jeez. In Romanian biker gang?
You know who would know about the biker gangs in the area?
Sure, who?
The police. We haven't done anything illegal except breaking in, but I don't imagine they probably reported that.
Probably not. There probably might have been
You know who
reports of
else
an
might
incident,
know?
but not like to the degree that you'd have to worry about.
You know who else might know about biker gangs in this area? The
Well,
Romanian Mafia.
This is true.
We know a guy in the Romanian Mafia. I have his number.
Oh, yeah. You didn't drive this one to suicide.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yes.
True.
It is true that you totally did not. All right. I guess are you contacting your mafia friend?
I mean, friend is a little strong, but yeah. Boop, 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 boop.
Hello? Who is this?
Your old friend Nathan.
Oh, you. What do you want?
A friend of mine has gone missing, and I'm trying to find him. Friend missing. Fine.
All right, what can I do about it for you?
Harbingers of Skulls.
Ah. Is this some kind of heavy metal group?
Motorcycle gang.
Ah. I have not heard of this motorcycle gang. Hey! Have any of you heard about Harbinger of Skull motorcycle gang? No one has heard about it here.
Any motorcycle gangs?
You'll hear him talking like something in Romanian. Yes. There are some of the motorcycle gangs.
Excellent.
Who are you looking for?
We're looking group of 4.
There are many gangs.
We have pictures.
Okay. What is their symbol on jacket?
Fieldings? What is their symbol?
I don't know what the Skith symbol is.
Didn't he get pictures for us?
You did not get any pictures from behind
Ah.
the jackets. And you normally have it on the back, so.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yep.
Wouldn't that be where the license plate is, though?
The car, you got a picture of the back of. Like, you got a picture using the ATM camera. Got a picture of the license plate.
Got it. Okay.
And then
What about the ones tracking them going into the city? That figured out which area of the city they ended up in.
that was more they used, like, they looked for same make and model cars, and then they once they found them, which that make and model is not necessarily incredibly common in Romania, we'll say. There are some, but then they were able to, like, freeze frame, look in the windshield. Oh, it's the same people, that we saw in the ATM briefly.
Got it. Okay.
And for the motorcycles, they only got a couple views of the actual, like, gang from, like, kind of a front kind of looks at all.
Okay. Don't know the symbols, but we do have the faces. Correct? We have the faces?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, 2 of the faces at least, and some of them wear masks.
Right.
There is one gang that some of the riders wear masks. Are you talking about the Skiths?
That sounds about right.
All right. They are a very large motorcycle gang. We do not mess with them as much as we. They have many members. Let us put it that way.
Mm-hmm. Not asking you to mess with them. Not you. Me.
If you want to get into a fight with them, good luck to you. I will give you condolences. He'll give you some information in a couple of local bars where skits have been known to hang out.
Good enough. I'll tell him that I'll leave like a bag with a little bit of money in it somewhere.
Okay.
And thanks for the information, because, it's good. And I'll leave it there after I find out whether the information is worthwhile or not.
Okay. Cool. Alright, so. Well, you'll manage to go to the first bar, and yes, there's a bunch of motorcycles outside of it.
Presumably more than 4.
Yes.
Are any of them the right make and model?
I mean, sure. Like, the thing is, the motorcycles were kind of pretty standard, Harley Davidson type, so like chopper type.
Okay.
Heavy model kind of ones.
Alright. By the way, just so this is out there, I had Dawn pick which bar we were going.
Okay.
I always pick.
Because she always picks the right one.
Mm-hmm.
It's my hidden talent.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
Oh.
I'm dressed down a little bit. Like,
Yes.
it's not in my fanciest suit. Just in a moderately fancy one.
Okay. Alright. So, you arrive at the one bar. I don't know its name. It's very Romanian name. Whatever,
It's the Lutska Donetsk.
Sure.
Whatever the heck that is.
Yeah. So, alright. You kind of go in. It is a definite, this is somewhere, it's not quite that American-style biker bar. It is definitely, a European-style bar. And then there are, just kind of dive bar, where there's, tough-looking men there. But then there's also some bikers in the back kind of thing, that are all wearing, jackets with the same symbol on the back.
How many?
Looks like there's, a dozen of them here.
Any of them obviously wearing masks?
There's, one of them wearing a mask.
Yeah, if we want to piss off everyone in here and make them all fight, we're just gonna knock over the bikes out there.
That's for sure.
Yeah. So I have an escape plan ready. Shit goes tits up, I'm knocking every bike down and they can all fend for themselves.
Yeah, I've got nothing right now. I'm gonna go in and sit down and have a drink and try and listen in and see if they're talking about anything important.
Okay. You don't really speak Romanian.
No, I don't.
Oh,
That's why I'm buying a drink for Leslie, too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright. Leslie will do
And, I mean, drinks all around,
Yes. Yeah, well, you'll do your best to, understand what's going on. Yep. It'll, be a little bit of, time of course, but you'll manage to, like... Leslie will pick up on a little bit. It sounds like they're just talking about normal travels. Leslie is unsure, because some of them sound like they're going to be driving during the day. He thinks some of them might be vampires, but probably not all of them. Some of them might be ghouls, or might just be humans that don't know their gang is run by vampires. It's impossible to say for sure.
Oh boy.
Yep.
Alright. I lean over to Dawn. What do you think? Time for something impulsive?
Ooh, yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna buy a round of Bloody Marys for them.
Okay.
And I am gonna grin real big and wink at them.
Tip the top hat.
They're just gonna give you, like, this, like, look. Just a look.
I don't know what a look means.
Probably nothing good.
Like, get out of here kind of look, or are we going to kill you?
I'll let them try.
That's kind of what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
I want to find Samuel. I have no leads except this group. And I literally just bought them alcohol. If they're going to kill me for that...
Well, it's more like, get out of here, you bought us alcohol kind of thing, you know, rather than, like, just directly kind of kill you.
Yeah, well, I'm not leaving.
Okay. Like, one of them will be like, is there something you want?
Everyone wants something. You speak English?
A little. I overheard you say some things in English to friend.
Mm-hmm.
What is it you want, Englishman?
I'm looking for a friend of mine.
Alright. What does he look like?
He looks very ill. But only half of him.
He'll, like, talk over the others. We have not seen a sick person with half of sickness.
Mm-hmm. Well, I believe 4 of you have, and I am very interested in finding my friend again, so anyone who can give me information. Would be repaid, kind.
I'm afraid we cannot help you in your ways. We do not know anything about this friend of yours. And why would you think 4 of us would?
Because he was seen in their company.
Oh. Then I'm afraid he is probably in ditch somewhere.
Well, if you can direct me to that ditch, you will be repaid, kindly.
Alright. I will take you to ditch. Sure. Come, let us take English-speaking man to ditch. I guess they'll lead you out the bar.
Excellent.
Alright. Once you're outside and, like, out front of the bar, where they won't make a mess in there, they're gonna start bringing out, like, melee weapons.
Excellent.
Yeah, like some of them have, like, brass knuckles, like one of them has, like, a pipe, you know, another has a chain. Very traditional, like, biker gang weapons.
Excellent.
Mm-hmm. So, you will now join them in ditch, unless you pay up.
close are we to the bikes?
Oh no, we don't need to leave yet.
I mean, you guys
No.
probably didn't wander up there with Nathan, I'm assuming. You've been kind of,
Uh,
like, hanging back, watching.
We've got our heads.
No,
poking out
I
the
wouldn't
doors
leave the
watching.
bar without them.
Oh.
Are you kidding? She's my bodyguard.
Oh, so you got your 2 bodyguards with you?
3 at the moment.
Oh, that's right, Leslie. Yes. So you're all surrounded. You're like, your friends there, they can leave. They do not look like they have money like you. Foolish Englishman.
Mm-hmm. All right. So they're all gathered around me at this point?
Pretty much.
Excellent. I am going to use presence and use a willpower on it.
Okay.
I'm going to start with... Let's see. Do any of them look more in charge? Oh no, I guess it's affects those with lowest willpower first.
Yes.
Well, if I have any choices to make, I'm going to aim for the one that speaks English and anyone else who's who looks like they're kind of in charge, sort of.
Okay.
Let's see. Presence... Charisma plus performance.
Yes.
Alright, difficulty 7. Five successes.
Oh my god. The good news is, you don't
I used willpower.
You used willpower.
Ah.
Yes. Yes, the good news is that you used the willpower and it ended up being just a success. Like 1. So one of the guys is going to kind of like kind of go over to the one speaking English and like say a few things like, you know, like make some suggestions. All right, foolish Englishman. Before we beat you up, my friend here has pointed out that you might not be carrying cash with you, and let us say that financial transactions are difficult once your hands have been broken.
I have found that to be very true.
He is a smart one. It sounds like a good thing that he is here too. For you and your pretty lady friends would have had broken hands and legs and feet. And other things too. And your lady friends, we have a place for them. But,
Really?
yes.
Alright, so, where's the ditch?
By ditch, we meant, like, throwing down into sewer.
Great.
There is no...
He'll probably be back at the hotel then.
We do not know of your friend. Please give me a perception alertness.
Is this Dawn as well?
Sure.
Heck yeah. She's gonna fail it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, she didn't for once.
Wow.
Not completely.
Wow.
Holy crap!
Okay. The two of you will both notice that the one in the skull mask, or the mask, is gone. He did not seem to join the rest of these guys coming outside.
Weren't there more of you earlier?
We did not need all of you to take care of you.
So you needed all of you but one. To take care of the rich American.
And
Really?
friends. Someone needed to report back that we were getting a payday.
Ah. Well. Sorry to disappoint you, but without the information of the ditch, no payday.
Then I guess we will have to settle for whatever money is in your pockets. and we will take your women away. They will make fine additions to the brothel.
Can I
I
kill this
have
one first?
I have attempted that on this one so many times. You will find that much more difficult than you expect, believe you me. Please, just tell us where your friend is reporting to.
We're gonna go into fight. I'm not gonna roll out the fight because you totally have enemy there. And also, they're just meleeing you, so I mean, it's just...
Between all of us having fortitude.
Yeah.
Things go unwell for them, let's just say.
Uh-huh.
And we'll just kind of get there's an epic they're playing ballroom blitz or something as you guys are beating each other up, and like one of them flies into like a motorcycle or something, and another one's
they
like
all fall.
yeah, like one of them ends up going through the bar like window in the front, like inside back in the bar or something, you know.
Mm-hmm.
You like see like Fidame like grab one by the chain, like you grab the chain and you like swing that guy around into a couple of his friends or something, you know.
Oh man!
At one point Dawn like grabs two of them and bonks their heads together or something, you know.
Oh, that's Dawn's new move.
Yeah. And then you see like Nathan get like thwumped by like a guy with like a brass knuckle, and you see him like kind of like go like his chin like oh.
And he's like, ow!
Yeah, he's like he like does it again, and you're like, oh, stop that.
Dawn, take care of this one, please.
And those you just see like Dawn come over, let's go thwump on the top of the guy's head,
And he goes, just drops and crumples.
as he was like, he was confused because he kept like punching in the face and it wasn't really doing anything.
It's like one of those things where you like the little guy is up against the big guy, and you go, thunk. Except it's this old 50-year-old, like old guy.
Yeah.
Thunk. Wait a minute.
Anyway,
all right.
after a fairly epic scuffle, though, you'll emerge victorious.
Ugh.
There's a couple of them that are unconscious. There's a few of them that are just lying on the ground, beaten and bruised. You know.
And we kept the English-speaking guy mostly not dead.
I don't think any of them have died since you just went kind of like bruising damage. It was like a ballroom fight. It was like a fight, you know.
Yeah.
So it was a lot of face punches and stuff like that. He's looking like worse for wear, but he's still like conscious and lying there going, "Ah."
So, about this ditch.
I was being sarcastic. I do not know of this person you speak of.
I am well aware. Let me explain. Why don't you provide me a location for a ditch that you'd like me to put you in? Or alternatively, where your friend went to report?
He reported to our bosses.
Mm-hmm.
He will give like a location, and he's like, "Look, if you go there, they will shoot you. I will be glad that they will shoot you, but it will probably be better that you not go there. What is it you really want?"
I want to find my friend.
Fine. I will call someone. See if I can find information. Let me take out cell phone.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna take out a cell phone. He's gonna make a call. He's gonna try to like inquire with some things. While kind of like, he's like, loosely translates. I am fine. It's okay.
I fell downstairs.
Yeah. Yes, I fell downstairs. Injured self slightly. Do not worry, I'll be fine. Recover for next day. Perfectly well for bike ride. Yes. Okay. Did we do job where we did something to medical victim?
Ugly half sick man.
Ugly half sick man. Uh-huh. Okay. Alright. Thank you. Oh, you won. Alright. I have found information out.
Is he dead?
No. Your friend is not dead. Some of... he's gonna, like, say a name, which, it's not recognizable to you.
So it's presumably like a name.
Yeah, a name.
Sure.
Because also, you know, theoretically, their current leader, like Apasia, might not go by her actual name when dealing with, you know, the gang. Especially, you know, because she is technically immortal. You know.
Yeah. Yeah.
We were... Some of... our boss's private guards were sent on mission to kidnap person.
Mm-hmm.
Of similar description. Sick man with half-burnt face. They were giving them to another individual. We were to drop them off. I do not know what happened after that. He was a funny man with a how you would say Middle Eastern name.
Was it Caine?
I think so.
Mm-hmm. Wonder. That's lovely.
You should probably go before others show up and leave us alive. It sounds good, yes? We will make up story of other bike gang attacked us. No one would believe old man and pretty ladies beat us up.
They wouldn't, would they?
You know, I can make this doubly believable. The Dawn walks over to the bikes and she pushes them.
Just pushes them over.
All of them topple.
Yeah. He like says something and you're pretty sure it's like a curse in Romanian, you know, like it's like shit. Yes. Thank you. Please leave us now.
In thanks for your help, we will leave your gas tanks closed and our lighters in our pockets. Have a good... Let's go. God damn it.
Stupid cowboy Americans.
Did I hear that?
Actually, you've heard him probably like say some things like he's talking maybe to the other ones or like mumbling behind his breath, but you probably didn't understand it. It was his Romanian.
So tempted. So tempted. Alright, let's go.
Alright. And what is your plan at this point in time? Head to the plane, or...
Yes, because I have no idea where Caine is going to be, or any idea of how to find him at the moment.
Yeah. But he's got your friend, and you don't know why.
I mean, I have a few theories, but no, I don't know why.
Anyway, this is probably a good point to leave it off where your next stop, India on the plane ride. So hey, we finally started heading to India like the plan was for this episode. That's a perfect place to leave off, where you're about to depart. Samuel is under the control of at least a member of the Caines, to whether or not he's acting directly for them or not, you don't know. But you know he's certainly been kidnapped by them.
Yep.
By him. And he paid
the mummy?
The mummy. I'm sorry. Undying, thank you very much.
Until he earns my respect, I will call him a mummy.
Yeah. So. Yep.
Fuck.
the case of the missing Samuel. That you're like, crap.
Ooh.
This means he could be.
You know what I am gonna do? I am gonna give Fieldings a picture of the symbol that was on the car that we saw at the school library.
Sure.
And see if he can find that on any cars that have been traveling in this area. Especially around that time. And I'm not expecting to get any answers on it right away. It's like a...
Oh, I can actually report back.
When we get back. Oh, nice.
It does seem that there is a... the Caine Institute, which is a current organization that seems to be dedicated to science and technology, which has been sprouting up across Europe. Mainly. There is, in fact, a branch office here in the city. So that symbol is around the area. Of course, in many major cities throughout Europe, they've managed to create branch offices. Who would remain there after? Would they have taken him there? Would they? More than likely, the branch here is a quite small building, though. He'll report on to you, though. It seems to be a small, like, research lab of some kind associated with them.
How far away is it, and how much time do we have before the plane leaves?
Not a lot, and it isn't too much of a time. If you wanted to scout it out, you see a couple of, like, there's some security guards. The building is maybe a couple stories. It's not a huge building. It's got, like, the logo and, like, the words Caine Institute and, like, and probably, like, some words in Romanian which translate to, like, lab for the development of... I'm not going to remember the scientific words off the top of my head, but it's basically agricultural studies here. At least that's what it says.
How big is not very big? Because I'm sitting here debating whether we should try and look for him in the building or not before we leave.
Like, I would say comparable to... What's a good building I can compare this to? Oh god. That's trying to think of, like, a building to compare it to off the top of my head. Like, the ground floor would be equivalent to what you'd think of, like, an average public library would be. But it's, like, 3 stories.
Okay.
So not a very huge building.
Okay. What do you think, Dawn?
Are we gonna miss the flight, or?
Well, I mean, it's a private jet.
You know what? Good point. Let's go.
How are you getting in?
I'm thinking I'm just going to sneak the fuck in.
Okay. I guess you can sneak the fuck in because you have.
Because I can just completely obfuscate myself, and we could have other people climb up to the top, perhaps, depending on what security looks like there.
Yes. So, where is it?
I'm also thinking this is a good thing to do next time.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, I could probably go around. Well, there's security cameras and such. So you might be caught on security, but you could definitely check the place out.
One of us wouldn't be.
Leslie wouldn't, but Leslie doesn't have obfuscate like you do.
That's true.
Yes.
But it's also reasonably the middle of the night.
Yes. Oh no, there's like a bunch of security guards, and the building looks like it's still in use. Even in the middle of the night. Like, there's lights on every floor.
And there's security guards all around. Damn it.
Well, there's, like, you can see because it's got, like, you know, the nice glass walls, because it's a very modern looking building, which actually, it's in stark comparison to many of the other buildings nearby. Definitely. Though this looks to be in an area that's a little nicer section of town, so a little bit more of the built-up section, where, like, there's probably more money from various other corporate entities pumped into this area anyway. So you can see, like, there is, like, a security desk with a couple of guards behind it, and you see that at least a third one patrols. Kind of, like, makes a walk around.
Is there anything on the outside of the building?
I mean, some bushes, some small trees and stuff. Normal business aesthetic for like or normal aesthetic for like a small research lab kind of thing, which you would like imagine it would have.
Sure. I was more asking like how difficult would it be for Leslie to climb up the outside of the building?
Probably very. It would be like using like it's like glass and stone kind of things. There's not really a lot of handholds. Pretty flat, pretty rectangular building, kind of thing.
Okay. All right. I don't have a plan right now.
All right,
we'll
take a break. We'll see what we can think of next time if you want to try to push into this or not, and see what Leslie has a better idea about what to do.
Yeah, he is the spy after all.
Yes.
Yeah, this is his job.
Yes.
Yep.
And they actually probably don't know who he is.
They probably don't.
Like you guys, they know you.
Yeah.
Not Leslie.
Well, yeah.
They don't know Fidame either, but she's like...
I can also change my face. I think the biggest issue we would have trying to disguise our way in is none of us know Romanian. Then again...
The one person that actually does know Romanian would probably, like, not have a very good... Would have a very unusual accent.
Yeah. But if it's spreading all across Europe, then it might not be as unusual for an American to come as a consultant.
That's true. An American consultant.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Anyway, I think we're good for today.
Yeah, we're good for today. All right. Let's give some basic shout outs then, I guess. We'll kind of finish up here. Jess.
Bubblegum Viking, Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, it's a thing.
Yep. Carpe.
The Carpe Diem, Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, it's a thing.
It is indeed. And Umbra here, Umbra Skies, Twitter, Twitch. It's a thing.
Tube.
I don't know. I don't have a link for his. If he does, I don't have a link for him. I wasn't able to find it very easily, but maybe it's there. Yep. Who knows?
Definitely Twitch and Twitter. It's a thing.
Yeah, it's a thing. And as for myself, Dracovin, you can find me here pretty daily. You can also find me over on YouTube, where I have to catch up on some uploads there, but other than that, that's some things. It's all a thing. Any other links are down below and stuff, so that's me. Yep.
Also, fuck the Kai Institute.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about. They enjoy your time so much together.
They are so mean.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what you're talking about. They love you.
They took away our hacker, and now we're riding blind.
Riding blind.
I mean, technically, literally riding blind, since the jet plane presumably has blackout.
Yes.
Wherever we are, so literally riding.
I think there was something you did forget a little bit, which maybe you shouldn't, and I'm just going to say that much. But anyway,
no.
We'll leave that for next time. So thanks for joining us, guys. We'll be back next week, and hopefully Umbra will be back alive, and either... At some point, hopefully, we get a Samuel to return, or maybe we can find someone to take his place. Who knows? We'll find out in the future. Anyway, bye, folks. Come on. We're good.